get the link so I can spread it around. Here we go. Here's the link. There we go. Let's see. Just setting up the links for anybody who's joining. I can't see the screen, so please bear with me. I'm wondering, I should be checking to see if the audio is enabled too, come to think of it, but I'm going to do that first. Pops in. Let's see. Now let's get back onto the PS. Well, we're about to have another afternoon of wrestling action, so obviously I should be doing pretty good. Just gonna wait for the population to go up a little bit here. Should probably put that link in one of my journals or something like that on DA just to get other people's attention. It's a little earlier than usual, but hey. What do you want me to do? So we'll put that there. This edit is major, so it will be sent to everybody I know. There we go, blah, blah, blah. And we should be able to get started soon, I hope. Yes, it's 3. Okay, that's good. I just wanted to make sure the microphone was working before we get completely started. No problem, Hannah. We'll see you when you get back. Well, I guess we could get this thing started. Just give me a quick sec here. Need to do one last thing before I start turning on the announcer and getting him going. Okay. You, Jesus. Nevertheless, let's get this started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Slam Masters. I am your host, Mark Wandersham. Sorry, I'm your commentator. Anyway, we got a pretty stellar card tonight. Starting with our opening contest, a cruiserweight contest between Luigi, who has his brother Mario in his corner, and the hippie, who has his tag team partner from High Times, Joe Mac-O-Culate, the big bad Rasta man, in his corner. These two have never actually met in a singles match before, so this should be an interesting fight just to see how it goes. Of course, this is just a normal match, so normal rules apply. You have to win by pinfall or submission. However, the disqualifications and countouts are still in effect. Luigi starting his climb up the cruiserweight ladder again, considering he's been, well, the cruiserweight contests haven't been going very well for him, admittedly. He's been sent back down to the bottom of the list. He suffered a loss on Wednesday Night Whirlwind again. So let's hope, at least this time, that he has better luck. As I've already mentioned, we've got a pretty stellar card tonight. Our opening contest is just starting. We've also got a Tag Team Championship match tonight. We have a Cruiserweight Championship match tonight. We have the Women's Tag Team Divisions finalists in a singles match tonight. 2 mighty Super Heavyweight Extreme Rules matches. A Falls Count Anywhere match. And 2 Follow Your Dreams ladder matches. Which, as I said, the winner gets a very special prize. On top of having a title shot of their choosing, if they so choose to have it, they can also instead cash it in to have their very own championship made. However, if they do have that championship made, they are going to have to defend it. And here comes High Times, the Hippie and Jamaco, who are pretty popular with the crowd, really. These two sharing a common bond over a particular type of plant. Forming a fast friendship that eventually ended up with them becoming a tag team. They've even been tag team champions before. But tonight we're not worried about that. Tonight we've got ourselves a singles match between Luigi and the Hippie. So this should be an interesting fight, to say the least. The Hippie is a little bit smaller, but I believe Hippie has a little bit more experience with being in matches than Luigi does. Luigi mainly stuck to the tag team scene for a long time, so him being on his own... Oh, I doubt that. Jamaco is very clear on what he uses. Obviously, it's all over his trunks. As we open this contest, Luigi is getting the early advantage on the Hippie. Or at least we thought so. The Hippie answers back with a counter and gets Luigi up on his shoulders and goes for a gut buster. Very nice, considering how much taller Luigi is to the Hippie. And Luigi with another one of those forward flip neck breakers that he likes to do. And stomps on the Hippie's arm. I got to admit, for the Hippie to be here, he actually has some decent muscle on him from wrestling here for so long. You'd figure he'd just be a scrawny little thing. Kind of like Emo Pink. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, we got an inside cradle here. 1, 2, 3. The Hippie with an upset. Friggin' possible. Luigi went for a suplex and he got locked into an inside cradle and he could not get out of it. Look at how the Hippie's got that held. Gotta say, I'm impressed with this first contest. Sure, it was over fast, but nobody expected the Hippie to win like that. He pulled a fast one. Wow, our opening contest actually was rather quick. I can't believe what I saw. I know Luigi's been having a hard time lately, but I never thought he'd lose that quick or that easily. This is a good point. Well, I guess if that's the case, we'll move on to our next match. And it will be a championship match. A lot of people in the crowd seem to be really feeling bad about Luigi losing so fast. Luigi's not been on much of a roll, I gotta admit. Here we go. Big tag team championship match coming up here. They don't need a manager for what they're doing. Not tonight. Here we go. Here we go. Title match coming up here. The Eternal Savages are bringing Gabriel out with them, but Stomachache and Smalley Biggs have insisted it doesn't matter if Gabriel's out there, the outcome's going to be the same. Smalley Biggs and Stomachache, both of them damn near 500 pounds each. They're saying they're walking out of here with those titles. Let's just hope the match doesn't go like 2 or 3 minutes. Then again, I'd rather a few minutes than like an hour. I'm getting word in the back that Luigi has basically grabbed his bags and was leaving. But apparently he's doing it alone. Apparently, as soon as the match was over, Mario just left. Like, he didn't follow Luigi to the locker room. He just got in his car and took off. So one can only imagine they must have had an argument or something in the backstage area while they were heading back. At least there was no attack this time. Probably a sibling disagreement is all. Nothing really to worry about. Here we go. The New York represent has been on a roll lately. These guys are really confident that they're coming out of here with the gold tonight. And if they win tonight, that means they'll be going into Thanksgiving of Pain ready to defend said titles. Here come the champions. So like I said, here we go. The New York represent awaiting the Eternal Savage's arrival. A lot of people are hoping this match gets violent. If there's one thing that the Eternal Savages know, it's how to get violent. Although I gotta tell you, I don't think this is much of a fair advantage having Gabriel out there knowing his reputation for getting involved in matches. Again, second contest of the night, and for the Tag Team Championship. Wrath and Ruin, of course, winning the Tag Team Championship in a ladder match not too long ago. This will be the first legit time they'll be defending their titles. Gabriel, of course, we found out he'll be involved in the Follow Your Dreams ladder match coming up later tonight for the men's division. Ominous how those two will just stay in the ring while Gabriel moves around and does the talking. It's almost like they're in a trance half the time. Here we go. XPWL Tag Team Championship on the line here. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at a grand total of 920 pounds, Smalley Biggs, Stoma Cake, the New York represent. And their opponents, both from Chroma City, at a total combined weight of 748 pounds. They are the reigning XPWL Tag Team Champions, Wrath and Ruin, the Eternal Savages. So are we getting any bets on who is going to be winning this match? Will it be the Eternal Savages, or will it be the New York represent walking out of here with those titles? As by the looks of it, we'll be starting with Smalley Biggs for the New York represent and Wrath of the Eternal Savages. And Wrath opens up with a heavy strike right to Smalley Biggs' head. Right off the bat, and we're going for the fisticuffs, and here we go. We figured this was going to be a slugfest. Smalley Biggs picks up Wrath and power slams him. From what I see here, the Savages don't have much fanfare here. And while the New York represent isn't exactly a fan favorite team, they've got some fans around the world, but they have much more fanfare, of course, in their native home of New York City. Too bad we're not in New York where they have the home field advantage. Here we go. Smalley Biggs with an over belly-to-belly suplex. And he's choking Wrath. That's not exactly legal. The ref should be checking that, but... Uh-oh. And what did I tell you? Of course, Gabriel got up on the apron to distract Smalley Biggs. And Wrath grabs a hold of him. Went for a DDT, and Smalley Biggs is waiting for it. Grabbing Wrath again. Wrath hasn't been able to mount too much of an offense just yet. Oh no, drops him right on the turnbuckle. And Wrath is in trouble here. Smalley Biggs just stomping away and choking him in the corner here. Wrath trying to get to his feet. Nice back elbow, but Smalley Biggs grabs his arm when he goes for a punch. Shoves him into the other side, and he's literally begging Wrath to come at him, but Wrath got out of the ring, and here comes Ruin. And Ruin now running him over. Whoa, went for another single leg drop kick, and he missed it. That might cost him. And a hip toss, and Ruin is now on his back. Smalley Biggs picks him up and throws him across the ring by his ears. Two rough and tough teams here. And Smalley Biggs picks up Ruin. Snapmare puts him over on his side of the ring. He kicks Ruin in the back, but Ruin got right up. Doesn't look like it's phasing Smalley Biggs much, and here we go again. Gabriel distracting Smalley Biggs on the outside. Now Smalley Biggs is having trouble. He's trying to tag out. Oh, and a claw hold on Smalley Biggs' shoulder here. Smalley was pretty much dominating when it came to the match right up until about that point. But Gabriel got involved in the match, and that was when the momentum stopped. Smalley Biggs hammering on the side of Ruin's face, a damaged area. Oh, and he went to attack Stomachache, and Stomachache kicked him in the head for his troubles. I don't think Ruin knows where he is after that one. And Smalley Biggs getting up in the corner doing a little taunting here. They had to have reinforced the ring to get somebody about 480 pounds up on the top rope leaning like that without it giving away. And Smalley sends Ruin into the corner, and by the looks of it, they're going to stomp the living hell out of him. Stomachache makes the tag. He's coming in. Stomping the hell out of Ruin. Smalley Biggs tags in. They're going to do it again. They are just stomping a mud hole in Ruin here. And Wrath can't do anything at this point. Here comes Stomachache. 490 pounds into the corner with a drop kick. And there was a count going on, but Gabriel distracted the referee. And now Ruin's starting to mount some offense here. Oh, grabbing Stomachache by the head and drilling him right into his knee. Ruin now taking advantage. Wrath is off the apron, so he can't tag out. And by the looks of it, Ruin's going for that. Oh my God, that cutting neck breaker. That airplane spin turned into a neck breaker. And now he's grabbing Stomachache by the back of the head. Is he going to choke slam him? Up and down onto his face. Ruin taking full advantage of that. The ref goes down. 1, 2, and Stomachache kicks out. Oh. Stomachache and Ruin mixing it up in the neutral corner there. And Ruin again with the back elbow. The guy's got a lot of muscle. He's got a lot of ability with that muscle too. Whoa! Stomachache chucking Ruin across the ring. Looked like he was going to try to go for something. Ruin kept him from doing it. Runs him over with a flatliner. I don't know what Ruin's doing. He's kind of measuring him at the moment. Dragging him toward the center of the ring. And a kick to the gut. As Ruin goes to pick him back up. The Stomachache gives him a back body drop. Keeping him from being able to do anything. Ruin makes the tag, and here comes Wrath back in. His second time actually being in this match. Hitting quite a few drop kicks here. 3 of them in a row. And somebody brought a chair in the ring. Deep 6 from Wrath. Stomachache is down. Ref barely in position there. 1, 2, and Stomachache kicks out at 2. I think Gabriel threw that chair in the ring as Stomachache gets up after a kick to the back. That chair's not staying in the ring, though. Stomachache kicking it outside. Picks up Wrath. He's gonna... Oh, snake eyes, and I think Wrath is bleeding. In fact, I'm sure Wrath is bleeding at this point. That might not be a good thing either. Oh my God, end of days! Oh! Wrath hitting the end of days. And Stomachache, or Smalley Biggs interrupting the count. Smalley Biggs would have been out at that point. I don't think Wrath appreciated the count being interrupted, though. He turned around, glaring at Smalley Biggs. Are we going to see new tag champions tonight after all of this, after everything that these guys have gone through, with Wrath now being busted open? You know, that might be a disadvantage for the Eternal Savages. The only problem is Wrath likes to bleed. And here we go again. Wrath not going down right off the bat here. 1, 2, and Wrath kicks out at 2. I got to tell you, the ref is really slow to make the count there. Wrath going back to his corner and tags in Ruin. Stomachache gets back into the ring to meet Ruin. Sends Ruin into the corner here. Goes to kick. No. A counter. Uh-oh. Ruin's going for his cutter again. Airplane spin. He's going to end it with a cutter and drops him right in the center of the ring. This could be over. Ruin's measuring him. If he hits this, he ain't going to get up. Uh-oh. No, it's just a beatdown. Pounding on Stomachache's back. Really focusing on that spinal column. And we've got a cover here. 1, 2. I don't think the ref has noticed that I don't think the ref noticed this, but Stomachache had his hand underneath the bottom rope. That should have called for a rope break there, but the ref didn't see it. Ruin now posing. He must think the end of this match is near. And he throws Stomachache into a neutral corner. Smalley Biggs is out on the floor here. Stomachache has nobody to tag in. Stomachache taking Ruin to the top rope here. And Ruin is going to take a flying leap here. Nice double axe handle right off the top rope. Ruin stalking his opponent here. And, Stomachache with a shoulder block, hitting the damaged tissue and posing for the crowd. And now he's strangling Ruin in the middle of the ring there. The ref keeping a close eye on it. Oh, big splash! Stomachache right out of nowhere with that splash. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3. Wrath interrupts the count. Ruin was almost taken out there. If it wasn't for that if it wasn't for Wrath interrupting that big splash, this could have been over. And now Smalley Biggs being admonished by the ref for being in the ring. He goes back outside. Ruin, I think, was trying for something, but he got caught in the front face lock. And again, ref's got a hold of the chair. Oh, Stomachache went for a power slam. That didn't work. And now Wrath grabbing a hold of Stomachache. He's going to take him into his own corner. And now Stomachache is bleeding. Oh, he took a brutal blow there. Stomachache sends him into the opposite side, into his own corner. And he tags in his partner, Smalley Biggs. Here we go. They're going for a double team move here. Double elbow. Very nice. Good possibility of new tag team champions tonight. Oh, Smalley Biggs with a nice knee lift, keeping himself out of that body slam position. Picks up Ruin. He's got Ruin in a bear hug here. And he's holding on for dear life. Ruin can't go anywhere. He's stuck up in the air. Smalley Biggs is not letting him have an inch. And oh, what a headbutt. Breaks the hold on one shot. Oh! And Ruin gets caught up in the ropes. after trying to pull something. A back body drop got him all caught up in the ropes there. And now he's back in the corner. And here comes Stomachache being tagged back in. I don't know if this is exactly advisable. Oh, and a double tackle. I will only sub to you if your content is worth looking at. No offense. Oh, and Stomachache gets slammed into the mat, face first. Referee in position here. 1, 2, and Stomachache kicks out at 2. Both Wrath and Stomachache taking some severe damage to each other. As Wrath gets sent over the top rope and Stomachache sends him crashing to the arena floor, almost landing on top of Gabriel. Gabriel helping his stablemate back to his feet. And Stomachache, I don't know if this is advisable, coming out here right in the wrong, for one, in the wrong corner. I see. We'll see. Going for a body slam? No, backbreaker right there in the corner. I really hope this match doesn't end in a count-out. Stomachache trying to take Ruin back to the ring. And Ruin breaking out of that front face lock hold. And Stomachache rolls back in. They're back in at 7. At least there's not going to be a count out here. Uh-oh. Ruin's going to pick him up and do that choke slam again and drop him face first on the canvas. And Stomachache down again. 1. And no, Smalley Biggs interrupts the count this time. Wrath came in to help Ruin, but he didn't have to worry about anything. Oh, Stomachache flying over the top rope and landing up against the stairs as Ruin tags out for Wrath. Stomachache is out on the floor here. And there goes Wrath out to get him. Wrath grabbing Stomachache, and Stomachache, no, sending him up the aisleway. Please tell me this isn't going to end on a count-out. I think we're up to 4 here. Stomachache and Wrath, I don't know why the hell they would be this far away from the ring. There's no way in hell that there's going to be a victory here. Because let me be frank, even if Stomachache manages to get back in the ring before the 10 count, the titles don't change hands on a count-out. And again, they get back in at 8. And Stomachache finally making the tag to Smalley Biggs, who gets in there and just runs Wrath over. Going for single leg drop kicks. It didn't work. Oh, slams his head into the mat. Smalley Biggs has the best chance of winning this match for their team. He's barely been in the ring, so he's the freshest guy. Oh my God, what a boot to the face. And Gabriel again getting in Smalley Biggs' face. And Ruin cold clocked him right there. Here we go. Up he goes. Back suplex. And Wrath in the middle, right in his own corner. If Smalley Biggs were to go for any kind of a pin here, there'd be no point because Ruin's right there. And Stomachache, by the looks of it, he's going to be out for a while. Oh, deep 6. And Wrath going for a claw hold here. Really wrenching in on it. But by the looks of it, Smalley Biggs is managing to get himself loose and hammers him in the chest. Oh, what a right hook. Sends him into the corner where his partner is. Another tag out. Here we go. Ruin's in the ring. Oh, double back elbow. And Ruin with an STO on Smalley Biggs. Smalley Biggs laid out in the middle of the ring here after Ruin flattened him. If Stomachache wants to win this match for his team, he's got to come up with something quick. And Irish whip into the corner. Smalley Biggs picking him up. Is he going to dump him on the top again? Another snake eyes for his trouble. And, oh, a backbreaker. A heavy backbreaker at that. And Stomachache gets sent into the opposite corner. Now Wrath working over the sternum here. Oh. Wrath not taking any chances here. Just making sure Stomachache stays in the corner. Honestly, I gotta tell you, I kind of feel sorry. Oh no, not again! Another deep six, this time to Stomachache. And this might be over. 1, 2. Stomachache kicks out at 2. I'm a little surprised he even got up there, and back to the claw. Wrenching on Stomachache's I think it's his traps. Stomachache's barely moving. They might have to stop this match. Oh no. Wrath was about to use that patented move of his, the End of Days again, and oh my god. Ruin getting in the ring after... No title changing hands tonight. Not yet. The Savages pull out a victory. We'll take a look at some of the action. Here's that cutter. Just the way Stomachache landed there. I mean, this is the issue. Stomachache was just worn out. He got caught in the wrong corner way too many times. And he's been thrown through the deep six, the choke slam, End of Days. He felt everything. Watch this. What a whiplash. In fact, the majority of these replays are focused on Stomachache being the one getting hurt. The Savages again pulling off the victory. Unfortunately for the New York represent, it looks like they'll have to wait until another day. What a match. Very hard hitting. Now let's see. What have we got coming up next? Aha! We have another one-on-one contest coming your way. And this one will be no disqualification. But I will say it, I'll give credit where credit is due. Stomachache and Smalley Biggs have nothing to be ashamed of. They went in there looking to win, and they came close on several occasions. It's just too bad. It didn't go through. Now let's see. Here we go. We talked to Axel earlier today. He mentioned that he was going to be taking on one of Mr. X's cronies, and by the looks of it, Mr. X has chosen the Yellow Signal to be his knight in Mohawk armor, I guess we can put it. As he will be accompanied to the ring by Mr. X, and Axel, who, I'll admit, has been on the short end of the stick in this rivalry lately, well, ironically enough, was asked to be accompanied to the ring by Shiva. Now, Axel and Shiva don't exactly get along, but especially considering what's been going on lately between Shiva and Mr. X, I doubt that Axel's going to mind that Shiva's even out there. Anyway, while this thing is loading, I will be right back. I have to squeeze the lemon. I'll be back. Here we go, the yellow signal making his appearance known. The yellow signal is not really too much to write home about. All he really is one of Mr. X's cronies. Here we go. Axel on his way out here. It's not like... Here he comes. It's amazing to actually see Axel coming out here with Shiva on his tail here. Then again, why else would Shiva be down here? Mr. X is out here. There's no reason why Shiva shouldn't be out there right now. Especially after Mr. X attacked him on Wednesday night, Whirlwind. After he got beaten by Robo X. I mean, thoroughly beaten. Here we go, getting ready. Yellow signal ready to go. Axel stretching in the corner. Here we go. Of course, Axel and the yellow signal, no strangers to each other at all. Oh! Wrestling takedown and takes yellow signal into a headlock and hammers on his head. Again, these guys no strangers to each other, beating the hell out of each other on the streets. Oh. Here we go. Yellow signal trying to get an early advantage. Axel holding his ground here. Picks him up. Takes him off the ropes. Axel goes for a jumping stomp. He missed it. Yellow signal getting out of the way. Oh, but he didn't get away from getting slammed into the turnbuckle. 7, 8, 9, 10 turnbuckle shots for his trouble. And the yellow signal's down. Axel now trying to get him to goad him up onto his feet. He does so. And Axel off the ropes, went for a knee lift. He missed. The yellow signal able to dodge. Very nimble, very quick. But not quick enough as Axel goes out to the floor after him after throwing him out on the floor. This match has no disqualifications, but you could still get counted out. Axel with a double gut stomp, and Mr. X trying to impose his authority, but trying to get in between them. Axel's in the wrong corner for this. He really is. Taking him around the corner, telling Mr. X, get the hell out of the way if you know what's good for you. Yellow signal here, fighting back though. Grabs a hold of Axel, and Axel whips him right back into the stairs. We're up to 7 now. Are these guys going to try to get back in the ring, or is this going to be a no contest? Oh man, I don't know what the hell Yellow Signal did, but he actually lifted him up and did like a hip toss slam. Oh, the Yellow Signal bouncing off of the stairs. He bounced off the stairs after Axel threw him into them. So you gotta figure, I wonder what his back feels like, but he's nimble enough to get out of things. Axel's just as good. Nice reverse DDT there. Picks up the Yellow Signal by his hair. Oh, and a roundhouse kick. And Mr. X is distracting Axel, who goes over to the wrong corner. Oh, no. Oh, reverse brainbuster. Axel completely missing that one. Shiva screaming at the other side of the ring here, trying to get the ref's attention, telling him that Mr. X was distracting Axel. And now Yellow Signal taking advantage of the distraction. Kicking Axel's leg, trying to take the hamstrings out from under him. Oh, hard elbow drop. Going up to the second rope here. Goading Axel into getting to his feet. Is he going to jump? He is. Goes for a double axe handle, but he missed. Goes for the fireman's carry here. He's got him up. And drapes Axel across the ropes. And another elbow drop. He goes for the cover here. 1. And Axel kicks out at 1. Uh-oh. What the hell is he doing? Dancing. Went for a leg drop and he missed. It took too much time. Now Axel taking advantage. Grabs a hold of him. Grabs him by the head. He throws him off the ropes. And a back body drop. And the Yellow Signal lands hard. And now he's caught in a head scissors as Axel lays in some elbow shots to his head. Axel slowly regaining control of this match. Went for the roundhouse kick and missed. Oh, what a sucker punch! Yellow Signal with a sucker punch out of nowhere. Just took Axel right out of the game there. Snap jab. Oh, snap jab into a cutter. Axel, 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. Yellow Signal kicks out. And an elbow shot right to the tip of his head. Axel, knee lift. Or knee drop, rather. Signal trying to get advantage. No, went for it belly to belly, and his Signal countered it. Yellow Signal, Irish whip into the corner here. Stomps him. Headbutt. Just beating Axel into the corner there. Uh-oh. What is he doing? Goes out to the floor. He's measuring Axel. Jump and a drop kick right to the side of the head. I think the Signal just said, that's it. He's done. Going for a pin here. 1, 2. Axel gets up at 2. The Signal is getting extremely angry. I don't expect him to be much of a violent type. He's a street thug, I'll give you that. But he's also quite the, he's not exactly what I would call the most violent person in the syndicate. As he goes for another cover here. And now Shiva up on the apron getting the ref's attention. Hey, if X can do it, so can Shiva. Shiva interrupting the count. Making sure the ref did not count the pinfall. Axel went for what looked to be a knee lift and he missed it. Gets picked up into a fireman's carry, but countered into a DDT. Shiva really trying to get Axel back in the game here. Axel with an axe handle and a clothesline. Going for something else. Nope. Oh, what a kick right to the head. And the Signal fell back right into his own corner here. And he's backing off. What is he doing getting out of the ring here? The Signal's getting out here, taking a breather while Axel's recovering. And Shiva just pacing around like a hungry dog. The yellow Signal's leaving the ring. Axel's going to go out after him. Oh, what a super kick. The yellow Signal's trying to leave the match. Axel won't let him go. He's refusing to let the yellow Signal escape. I can't believe he actually tried to get out of here. He tried to leave the match. Oh, but he's still fighting. Uh-oh. Elbow. Oh, elbow shot. The yellow Signal wants no part of Axel. He keeps saying to the fans he's done. He doesn't want to. And again, he's just admonishing Axel, saying things to him. He's not doing anything, though. We're at 9 now. We're going to have a double count out here. We got a double count out. The yellow Signal refusing to return to the ring. Axel went out after him, but nothing happened of it. We just had to move on to the next match by the looks of it. A lot of people are saying that was one hell of a cowardly move by the yellow Signal. Nevertheless, we have to move on. That being said, the next match is going to be a championship match. I gotta tell you, the yellow... Oh, no. Wrong arena. Here we go again. I'm going to quit when the match starts and go back. This always happens when I am under pressure. No, I'm just kidding. We are not in SmackDown Live. We do not invade WWE events. Do not call it a failure, D-Mod. It's just a momentary lapse of brain cells. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. You suck. Come now, I want to get this over with so we can do it. Yeah, we're not going to SmackDown Live. Sorry, no, this ain't happening. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 Let's go. No. No. No, we're not doing this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, we're not. 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 Thank you. Grab my game. Here we go. Money talks. Shane McMahon's theme is playing. Yes, we are. Thank you, Texan. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Shitty technical difficulties. We're also going to make it so that you can't escape. And here we go. Excuse me, by the way, if you hear snorting. I don't know if I'm coming down with a cold or if I've already got one. But I've been having trouble with my nose lately. Nevertheless, next match on the card will be a Cruiserweight Championship match inside a steel cage. And we are removing the escaping as a way of winning. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission in here. So there won't be any freak climb outs. I don't have any allergies, mid or not. Might be dried out because of the position I take at work too as well. Because I have to wear like one of those, what's it called? Gas masks. All day. Or at least like a half one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point too, Steve. Here we go. About to enter the battlefield. Here we go. The next contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the XPWL Cruiserweight and Light Heavyweight Championship. As our drunken announcer would be announcing if, of course, she would turn on her damn microphone. Here we go. Our number one contender is about to head in. They really need to take that name tag off the door. We don't know any Goldbergs. Here we go. This will be an interesting contest to see who's going to win. What is stronger? Nick Butcher's guillotine choke or Techno Jones's detonation kick? Butcher, of course, warming himself up, psyching himself out for this match. Again, he has a chance of walking out of here with a championship title. You know he's going to take it. If he could just get past Techno Jones, he's on the verge of becoming another, well, a multiple-time Cruiserweight champion. Butcher, of course, the wrestling machine prize fighter from Chicago, Illinois. It'll be interesting to see just how good he does in this cage match. Not very often you see him inside a cage, let alone fighting in one. There we go, the champion is on his way. Again, I'm a little worried about Techno Jones's confidence. I mean, say what you want, he's been winning matches, he's been doing a great job, but I gotta tell you, I still think that title has been going to his head for a while. He's been doing some very questionable things to keep that title. Nevertheless, here we go. Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. As the cage lowers around the ring, here we go. Techno Jones with the first advantage. European uppercut, chop to the chest. And an, Spanish fly. And Butcher counters with a gut punch. Here we go. And, he went for an exploder. No, Techno Jones counters it. Only got a 1 count there. The referee's not in the ring. They're on the outside of the cage, so they can only see so much. Tornado DDT out of the corner by Techno Jones. They can't escape the ring. There's a gut stomp. Going up to the top rope here and trying to get Butcher up onto his feet. Butcher's up. Goes for the Hurricane Rana. Very nice. Techno's coming out of this one with all of the momentum here. Butcher finally looking like he's making some offense here. And, I'm not sure what that was. It looked like a knee breaker. And Techno Jones going for what looks to be a sunset flip powerbomb. And Butcher's in trouble here. Hasn't been able to make much in the way of an offense here. Going for a cover here is Techno and only gets a 1 count. Butcher now gets him up on his shoulders, and a Samoan drop in the corner. Butcher with a hard knee lift and a snapmare. Jones and Butcher have been exchanging pretty solid blows in this match. Is this that gut? There's that gut buster that Techno Jones likes to use so much. He's got the crowd going out here. Went for a gut kick and missed. Butcher, snapmare, chop to the back of the head and then kicked him in the chest. Butcher picking up Techno Jones, crossing his legs into a Death Valley driver. And a Uranagi for his trouble as well. Butcher measuring, he went for the guillotine choke and Techno Jones countered it. There's a sling blade. And an STO. Butcher now making his first cover. 1. Only a 1. Butcher to the second rope, try to cannonball senton. That messed up. Jones grabbing his leg. Is he going to put him in a submission here? Oh my God, wrenching on his knee like that. Techno's measuring him. Is he going to go for the detonation kick? He's got him up. Is it going to happen? Yes! Butcher nailed in the head with a detonation kick. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and Butcher kicks out at 2. Butcher in some real trouble here. Jones taking the time to pose. I mean, he got hit flush with that detonation kick. He's going for it again. Oh, oh. One, two, and barely a kick out there. Jones getting pretty angry, actually. Goes for a snapmare, gets him into it. Grabs a hold of him with an arm bar. And Butcher with an elbow, a nice forearm shot. Uh-oh. Crisscross and another Death Valley driver. Butcher trying to use his opportunity here to get a win. And oh no, is he going to do what I think he's doing? Yes, he is. Grabs Techno Jones and oh, a buckle bomb right into the corner. Grabs a hold of him, over the head suplex. And now Butcher trying to get the crowd riled up. Techno Jones with a nice arm drag takeover. Kicking Butcher right in the shin, taking him out from under him. He's going for a finisher here. Oh, 450 splash. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Jones showing some signs of frustration here. Is he going to go for another detonation kick? If he does, I don't think Butcher will be getting up from this one. And down. And Butcher's out in the center of the ring. Is this match over now? We got a 1, 2. Oh my God, Butcher kicked out. Jones can't believe it. That was so close. Jones throwing him into the corner. Butcher goes face first, elbow drop. Butcher leaned back into the corner. Now Jones picking him up, putting him up on the top. Oh no. Hurricane Rana, here it comes. Oh, and across the ring goes Nick Butcher. Techno went to pick him up, and a single leg or a double leg pickup took Techno Jones off his feet. Butcher now measuring. Oh, up and over, and he's got Techno Jones in an armbar, and Techno can't get out of that either. He's trying. He can't seem to get himself out of it, though. Like he's stuck. Butcher lets him out. He might be doing it for a completely different purpose, though. Remember, we still have not seen Butcher lock in the guillotine choke yet. Butcher picks him up. Powerbomb. 1, 2. Didn't work. He pulls him into a Boston Crab. And again, putting pressure on Jones's back. Jones managing to break the hold. Butcher now stalking and measuring the champion. Goes for a cover here. 1, 2, and Jones kicks out after a solid 2. Butcher now trying to figure out what he wants to do here. Grabs a hold of Jones's legs, and Jones kicks him off. Oh, are we going to see it? Here comes that gut buster again. Up and, oh. Butcher's sternum's got to be killing him at this point. Oh, nice counter there. Off the ropes. Went for an elbow drop and missed. And Jones again went for one of the heavy hits. He got a snapmare for his trouble. Going for a body scissors here. But Jones is slipping out. Slides out through the legs. Goes to grab him. A Spanish fly again right in the center of the ring. And Techno Jones is going for one more. He's going to go for another detonation kick. This will be the fourth one. Forgiveness, please. Apparently the controller went dead. So to rectify that, I've connected another controller and gotten back on the microphone. Big win for Techno Jones here. Very nice. Four detonation kicks is what it took to take Nick Butcher out of the picture. And now we move on to our next contest. Very sorry about that, guys. Wasn't expecting the controller to go dead. And because my microphone and everything is connected to the controller, obviously everything went silent. See here. Our next match is going to be a women's match concerning the ones at Thanksgiving of Pain who will be locking up for the tag team titles. No. If that's the case, we'll do it this way. Just to keep it fair. Here we go. Cynical Flitter on the outside apparently saying that she is here to enforce compliance. As long as you are not doing the same thing that X and Shiva were doing earlier. And let's hope this doesn't result in a count-out victory or a count-out draw again like it did last time. Oh my. Here we go. Here we go. A singles match this time, but at the pay-per-view it's going to be 2-on-2. Here we go. Lynn and Flitter making their way out here tonight. Flitter will be involved in the Follow Your Dreams ladder match for the women's division later on tonight. I believe Lynn may have put her name in the hat as well. It's an 8-lady ladder match as well as the main event with the 8-man ladder match of the same name. Here comes Rachidile, of course, with her sister Sonika. This will be the first time all 4 ladies from both teams will be in the ring, or at least in the ringside area together. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, a grapple, and Lynn pushing Rachidile back to her corner here. The ref trying to enforce a break. Getting in between the 2 ladies here. And here we go again with another grapple. Lynn takes it into an armbar here. And Rachidile can't get out of it. Wrenching on the arm, goes back into a hammerlock. And again, Rachidile reverses, takes her down into an armbar. The 2 of them putting on a bit of a wrestling clinic with each other here. Not bad. And a hair slam. As Rachidile grabbing Lynn by the hair right off the bat. Rachidale's going outside. She's going for a weapon right off the bat. She's got a ball bat in her hand. Whoa, she went to hit Lynn. Lynn grabbed a hold of it, stopped it from happening. Oh, and clocks Rachidile right in the head. What the hell is Lynn doing? Oh, she left the bat out on the entranceway. She's coming back in. Again, this match, no disqualification, so it was legal. Bulldog by Rachidile. Guess Rachidile wasn't very appreciative of that baseball bat shot to the head. And Lynn gets a kick in the face for her troubles. And a snap suplex from Rachidile. Went to kick Lynn again. Lynn got out of the way. Nice jumping tornado DDT from Lynn as Rachidile slides to the floor. And whoa! Lynn going over the top rope after her. And she landed on her feet. Very lucky that she landed on her feet. Oh, and now they're out here in front of the capacity crowd. Drop kick, and Rachidale's down after taking a hard kick to the chest. Oh, went to kick her in the head, didn't work. Rachidile with a forearm shot, and drop kicking Lynn right in the knee, taking her leg out from under her. And we're up to 5 already on these 2. 6. As Lynn throws Rachidile back in and follows her into the ring. Hard back elbow by Rachidile. Lynn grabbing her and, oh, back suplex, dropping her right on her head. And Lynn and Radaggio, I'm impressed with how these two are going at it. Radaggio's not exactly one for really getting into a fight like this, but I believe that she feels, or at least I'm under the impression, that she feels she has something to prove here because Lynn is a warrior. And Radaggio wants to make sure she knows that despite Lynn being a warrior, she knows she can beat her. She's actually taken it to Lynn quite well here. Lynn rolls out of that situation, but Radaggio grabs her by the hair, gets her into the ropes. And Lynn dumps her over the top, almost dropped her right off the apron there. Uh-oh. What is Lynn doing here? Lynn, oh my God, a DDT on the apron, and Radaggio is down. Radaggio hitting the edge of that apron with her head. A hard DDT. Whoa. Radaggio with a Hurricane Rana, perhaps out of desperation, throwing Lynn back into the ring. Radaggio now trying to turn her over. She's got a hold of Lynn's legs, and she's going to go for a giant swing. And round and round and round she goes. Lynn's stuck. Oh, and dumped. Radaggio going for a cover here. Ref is completely out of position. 1, 2, and Lynn kicks out at 2. A referee in a really bad positioning there. And now Radaggio leaning into the ropes, trying to get a bit of a breather here. Went to kick Lynn, and Lynn caught her and got her with a dragon screw. Trying to take that knee out from under her. Oh, and a head scissors by Radaggio. And Lynn this time rolls herself out to the apron to get a breather. Lynn pulling herself to her feet here. Radaggio waiting for her. She's up. Oh, hard shot to the face. And a Hurricane Rana springboarding off the ropes, trying to get the crowd up on her side again. Kicks Radaggio right in the side of the head. Radaggio with a snapmare. And drop kick right to the back of the neck. Radaggio going for that belly-to-belly suplex. Hits it. Very nice. And down. 1, 2. The ref was in position this time, but still only a 2 count. And you can see Radaggio's frustration starting to settle in here. She's waiting, though. She's measuring Lynn. Lynn getting up here. Radaggio's pump handle suplex. It is. And Lynn spun out like a rag doll here. Like she got caught in a washing machine. And the ref in position. 1, 2, and Lynn kicks out at 2 again. And yeah, Radaggio's definitely getting frustrated now. She's moving back. But she can't see, but I'm guessing that she wants Lynn to be up, and a body splash, an awkward landing body splash, I might add. And Lynn finally starting to come back here. Grabs hold of Radaggio, Irish whips her into the corner. And chucks Radaggio out onto the apron here. What is she doing? What the hell? Oh my God. Oh, a superplex Falcon Arrow, dragging Radaggio right up over the top into the ring again. Radaggio now trying to go after something, and no, Lynn counters. Lynn going for a scoop slam, a reversal into a neck breaker. Radaggio going for another belly-to-belly. Lynn has been unable to avoid those belly-to-belly suplexes. 1, 2, and Lynn kicks out again. Radaggio now looking at Sonica like, what do I do? She's going up into the corner, and she's getting the crowd riled up. She shouldn't be doing that with Lynn trying to get back to her feet. Hits her in the back with a clubbing blow. and a mat slam. Radagio's going to try again for her finisher. Here it comes. Picks her up. No, Lynn countered it. Back suplex. Drops Radagio right on her back. And now it's Lynn providing us with a comeback here. Here we go. What's she doing? Picks up Radagio. Powerbomb, and she's holding on. 1, 2. Oh, almost got her, but she didn't get her. And pulls it into a Boston Crab. Radagio on her back, grabbing a hold of Lynn's legs and sending her back towards the ropes. Lynn had a legit chance there. She almost had a 3 count. But when Radagio kicked out, she turned it into a submission. That didn't help either. 1, 2, and Radagio kicks out at 2. Lynn now starting to show frustration. Lynn running towards the top rope. She's climbing up. And off the top rope, 450 splash. Hits it flush. Very nice. Lynn tried to go for something, it didn't work. Radagio takes her leg out from under her. Lynn now crawling into the corner. And Radagio going for a chokehold. Choking her with her boot. Picks her up. Radagio went for another one of her moves, but Lynn countered this time. Nice back suplex. Lynn trying to fight back with Radagio, who's got maybe an inch or 2 on height on her. And by the looks of it, Radagio pulled out to the floor again. Is she going to do it again? That superplex Falcon Arrow. Oh my God, picks her up and drops her. Lynn setting her up. Nice German suplex, dropping Radagio right on the back of her head. Measuring her now. This could be over. Went to kick her. Radagio got out of that. Went to the corner. That was a mistake. Uh-oh. What the hell is she doing? Picks up Radagio, puts her on the top rope. She's going up after her. Is she going for a Hurricane Run off the top? Yes, she is, and Radagio lands in the center of the ring. Lynn going for a cover here. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Lynn's looking tired. She's going out to the apron here. Up, and whoa, nice senton right into the center of the ring. Going out again. What is Lynn looking for? Or what is she doing? She goes out to the floor, and she's just standing there. The ref exercising his count. 1. Radagio starting to crawl. 2. 3. Lynn letting her get back to her feet. Don't know how advisable that was. Radagio countering a body slam into a DDT. Picks up Lynn, gets her in a head scissors, and she's holding it on pretty thoroughly there. Lynn gets out of the hold though. A little too slippery on that one. And now Lynn with a hard headlock locked in on Radagio. She's got nowhere to go. She could try grabbing the ropes and forcing a rope break, but I don't think she realized how close she is. And Lynn is holding on. Oh. Radagio gets the hold broken. Throws Lynn into the corner. Jumps in. Monkey flip, but Lynn lands on her feet. Very impressive there. Radagio tried, but she ultimately failed with the monkey flip. Lynn landing on her feet. That was an amazing counter to that. Now Radagio going for a submission, wrenching on the back. Lynn having some trouble here, trying to get out of the hold. Gets her arm out. And Radagio pulls her right into an arm drag takeover. These two are really taking it to each other. I'm impressed with both ladies here. Oh, Radagio with a leg drop on the arm. She's been focusing on Lynn's left arm the majority of this match. Getting Lynn up onto her knees. And Lynn rolls out. Uh-oh. Radaggio going for a power bomb here. Hits it. We got a pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, and just like with Radaggio, Lynn almost ended up with a 3 count there. Now Lynn's caught in the Boston Crab. And she gets out of it easily. I think she's used the move enough times to know how to counter it. Radaggio again going back to the corner to take a breather here. Goes in for a cover. I don't know if this is going to work. 1, 2, 3. Lynn was exhausted. It's the only explanation I have for it. But she took a lot of those belly-to-belly suplexes. One of Radaggio's specialties, but then again, getting DDT'd on the apron is no laughing matter either. There's that pump handle suplex. Great effort by both ladies. Great effort. Lynn's got nothing to worry about either. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Lynn, she gave it her all in this match. Besides, this is just a singles competition. I'd be a little bit more interested in seeing how this is going to go once the tag titles are on the line. Until that moment, Lynn wouldn't want to get herself too injured going into that match anyway, considering it should be... I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving of Pain should be out by next week. But don't quote me on this one, because this one, unlike our streams we've been having, which I'm very grateful for people showing up to. Thank you again very much for watching. But I've decided that Thanksgiving of Pain is going to be a recorded pay-per-view, just so that I have a lot more to work with. Now comes the Extreme Rules matches of the Super Heavyweights. Here we go, a battle of big men. And while it's loading, again, I will be back. I have to go. I will not be long. And I'm back. Here we go. Two of the most violent fighters we have here about to square off. This is going to be one hell of a barn burner here. Violence and Barney both getting ready to take each other on. This will be the first time these two have locked up in a long time. The very first time these two locked up, Barney actually got a decisive victory when he knocked Violence out. No knockouts in this fight tonight, though. Pinfall or submission. And here we go. These two jockeying for position and perfect counters on each other's moves so far. Violence hammering on Barney's head. Grabs him by the leg and by the head, and a fisherman suplex takes him up and over. Again, Violence, one of our most aggressive fighters here. And he's taken the fight to Barney, who's usually used to being the dominant one in these matches. But no. Hard drop kick, but it was missed. Barney picks him up, sidewalk slam. And you can tell by Violence's writhing in pain that he really would rather not do with one of Barney's attacks connecting. There's a nice solid backbreaker. And now he's going outside the ring. Looking underneath the apron for something as Barney comes out after him. Sledgehammer comes into play and Barney gets hit right in the sternum with it. Violence doing a bit of taunting here. And an STO by Barney taking him out of the picture. Oh, and he brings the hammer down right on Violence's, like right on the back of his knee. Oh. Almost a DDT, but it was turned into a back body drop. Barney almost landing on the guardrail. Here they go. Violence grabbing a hold of Barney, taking him into the corner there. And, oh, went to kick him, but Barney caught it coming in. And a jawbreaker. These two are countering each other pretty frequently, actually. Violence getting him into the corner, or getting him into the ring there. Chucking him over the top rope here. Is Violence going to pile drive Barney on the floor? He is. Lifts him up and off the apron with a pile driver. And I think he landed on the sledgehammer on his head. I didn't see the trajectory, folks, but I think Barney might have landed right on his head. He hit that sledgehammer head. Oh, and a hard clothesline. I think Violence just returned the favor after that knockout victory. Barney got 1, 2, and Barney kicks out at 2. That's kind of amazing. After getting pile driven off the apron and landing on that sledgehammer on your head, that'd be it for you. Not to mention one of Violence's lariats. And now we have a kendo stick involved. Right across Barney's back, and it didn't faze him. It didn't faze the big guy. Violence now getting back into using his fists here and his wrestling holds. And snake eyes, and Barney is bleeding already. 1, 2. I believe he got softened up from that pile driver off the apron. Violence to the second rope. Off the rope with an odd little body splash there. Shades of what Radagio did a little while ago. Violence grabbing a hold of Barney, taking him over to the ropes again. Is he going to give him another pile driver onto the floor? He is. He's going for it. He's got a hold of him. In between the legs, up he goes, and off the apron and down with a pile driver. As Barney again goes head first into the arena floor. At least this time there was no sledgehammer under his head. Barney fighting back here, and violently at that. Back suplex coming up, and no, Barney counters, punching Violence right in the face, and then dropping him with a backbreaker. Barney's waiting for him to get up. I think he's going to level him. Going for the guts. Punching him in the sternum here. And there's that big time right hand. We got a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Violence. Barney just realizing he's got blood all over his face, and it's his. Picks him up. Went for something there. Violence countered it. And there's that lariat, and Barney got out of it. Barney saw the lariat coming, and he managed to have the know-how to get out of it, but he didn't get out of that power slam. Violence has been pretty dominant the majority of this matchup. And Barney trying to get out of that shin lock. Violence finally lets him go. Violence unable to hit a second lariat, but he's done a lot of other things, and now Barney got a hold of Violence by the throat here, and oh, hard shot right to the stomach. And again, Barney feeding shots to Violence with another hard right. 1, 2, and Violence kicks out at 2. Violence working Barney into the corner, and Barney with a hard knee lift. Whoa, Violence out of nowhere catching Barney with that damn lariat again. There's that second lariat. The ref is out of position. 1, 2, and Barney kicked out at 2. If the ref hadn't have been so slow, that probably would have been 3. And Barney bleeding all over himself here. That's not stopping him from fighting, though. That's for sure. And there's an STO. Violence rolling out to the floor. Trying to get his bearings back. And now they're fighting out here on the floor. Barney flops into the mats. Violence, by the looks of it, he's climbing up top. Off the top rope with an elbow drop right onto the floor here. Violence really bringing it to McFarlane here. A hard double axe handle. Oh, and right off the stairs there. Irish whip. Barney stomping on Violence's knees. Picks him up, hammers him. He's going to drop him with another one. Another suplex, just barely missed the stairs there. I don't know what McFarlane's doing now. As Violence makes it to his knees, he's starting to crawl a bit. And, oh, another shot into the stairs. These two are obsessed with using the staircase as a weapon here. Again, Violence picking him up. Nope, shoulder block. These two again, heavy attacks on each other. And again, the stairs come into play. And Violence picks up, oh my God, picks up Barney and gives him a side effect or some kind of some kind of sleeper slam that he sat down into. Arm breaker by McFarlane. McFarlane misses the hammer, though. And now Violence and Barney making their way around the ring here. Barney laid out on the stairs. And, oh God, Violence picking up Barney by the back of the head. Reverse chokeslam coming up, and oh my God, he dropped him shoulder first on the stairs. Barney's already had more than enough crap happen to him in this match. By the end of this match, he's probably not going to be able to use his arms, which is something he prides himself on, is his fighting style. And now Violence is busted open after smashing into the guardrail with his face. And they are using the guardrail to their full advantage. Barney's going to go for a power bomb out here on the floor. Picks up Violence and just drops him. What a power bomb. And now Barney grabbing a hold of Violence. Looks like he's going to return the favor. Picks Violence up by the back of the head and drops him face first into the floor. Barney finally rolled back into the ring by Violence. Violence will follow him in here. Both of them bleeding pretty hardcore here. Violence picking up Barney, and oh, a shoulder breaker. Going for a cover here, 1, 2, and Barney kicks out at 2. Violence going to pick up Barney, he counters. And he grabs a hold of Violence. Is he going to hit him in the gut again with that hard shot? Yes, he is. Violence taking a lot of punishment to that sternum of his, and another backbreaker. That middle portion of his body has got to be really sore, and now Barney with the rear naked chin lock on Violence. And he's going to give him the gut shots. He's going to hit him. And here comes that right. Ooh. And Violence knocked right out of his boots here. 1, 2. And no, Violence kicks out at 2. Barney's getting pissed off. Rolls him over. Goes to pick him up. Violence with an elbow shot. Picks up Barney. Is he going to sidewalk slam? Both of these two are in, well, they've been beaten, they've been bruised, and a spine buster by Violence. Just out of nowhere. And now Violence wants to powerbomb McFarlane, picks him up, and drops him. Violence is now measuring McFarlane. Is he going to hit him with the lariat again? Oh, he went for it, and Barney got out of it, but he didn't get out of that gorilla press slam. Barney on the receiving end of a cover, 2, and another kick out at 2. I have a feeling if Violence would have hit that lariat, it would have been over. Head scissors, and Barney's weaseling his way out of it. He makes it. Spins around. He's got Violence by the head, taking him over to the apron. No, a snapmare. He's got him in the corner. Gets him up to his feet. And again, he's feeding Violence shots to his stomach. Oh, and another big-time right. Violence laid out here. 1, 2, 3, and Violence is out. What a shot. Both Violence and McFarlane bloodied up very profusely, actually. Watch this. Off the apron, right onto the floor with that with that pile driver. There's that second lariat. Just caught him right out of nowhere, knocked him right out of his boots. Goes for the cover. This wasn't what ended it, though. You would have figured this would have been it, but again, the referee taking his sweet time getting down. 1, 2, and like I said, I have a feeling that would have been 3 right there. And there's that side effect drop that Violence used earlier. McFarlane thoroughly busted open. Barney's a mess. Either way, we'll get them to go back to the EMT room so they can at least get cleaned up. That and whenever Violence decides he's going to come too. We have another singles match coming up here, a Hell in a Cell between two girls. Somebody want to make sure to tell the Bloody Symphony's manager that the third of their team is going to be going into this match. After how many times these two have fought in the backstage area in their one match, this will be different with this being a cell match. As Period Cakes gets set to lock up against Pain Set Shimmer Cakes. Here we go. As we now have the cell hanging above the ring. And with that smoke, you can tell it's only a matter of time before we see. There we go. This will be a testament to these two's toughness. Pyria, of course, will be meeting Magic Mare at the Thanksgiving of Pain pay-per-view to take on Magic Mare for the Women's Championship. But right now, she's got Shimmer Cakes tonight. Think of it like training for taking Magic Mare on, if you can call it that. Shimmer Cakes and Magic Mare both have very different fighting styles. Nevertheless, you can't really deny the factor that there'd be a lot of momentum going into that pay-per-view if Pyria can knock off Shimmer Cakes here. Here we go. And the Fireflies are out. The calling card of Rachidile and the subjects. Here she comes. Yeah, and this will be the first time they've actually met in the ring in a very long time, actually. You gotta wonder who's gonna come out the victor here, especially considering what's above them. Here we go as the cell begins to lower. And these two are set to go. And Shimmer right out of the gate with a STO, kicking Piria right in the chest. This will be an interesting concept considering Piria has not won any titles and Shimmercakes has won the women's title at least once. And she's really taking it to Piria here. Piria not really mounting much of an offense right off the bat here. Shimmercakes going for what looked like a DDT, but no, pulled her up and kicked her right in the chops. Shimmercakes so far, it's been all her since the opening bell. And a knee drop hitting Piria right in the head. Up on the second rope, nice elbow drop, but she missed. Off the ropes, Piria goes for a drop kick. Shimmer stops it. And here we go. Piria finally starting to mount a bit of offense here as Shimmer rolls out of the ring to get a breather. Piria with a hard forearm shot. Piria with a nice head scissor takeover. And a surfboard. Shimmer's in the surfboard here. She's stuck. Oh, Shimmer countered it. Tried to go for a pin, but didn't even get a 1 count on that one. Piria with a nice back suplex. Went to the second rope, tried a body splash and missed. Shimmercakes went for a gut kick and oh, what an enziguri. Piria was not prepared for that. Shimmercakes going up top. Is she going for that stomp? Off the top and she makes it. Oh, and another gut stomp for her trouble. Shimmer really taking the fight to Piria here. Oh no, oh! Piria dropped right onto her, right into that backbreaker. Shimmer going for a submission hold here. Piria breaks it and does a snapmare, taking Shimmercakes over her head. And now, oh, Piria slamming her head off of the canvas, going for a cover, 1. And Shimmercakes kicks out at 1. Piria grabs a hold of Shimmercakes and starts feeding her forearm shots to her head. She couldn't get out of that one. Piria now trying to get the crowd behind her. Cuts off and goes to kick Shimmer, but Shimmer rolled out of the way. Shimmer grabs a hold of Piria, goes for a pin. She's got her in position. The ref again won. The ref completely out of position. Got a 1 count there. Now he's asking Piria if she wants to submit. She says no. Pulls herself free. Shimmercakes had a chance to get a win there. It didn't work out for her. Now Piria grabs a hold of Shimmercakes and gives her the overhead belly to belly. Her and Radagio seem to like using the same moves, or at least in pertains to damage. That belly to belly suplex didn't really do much. Piria is measuring Shimmercakes here. Grabs a hold of her. Yeah, she is using Radagio's moves. The pump handle suplex. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2, And only a 2 count as Shimmer Cakes kicks out. Fascinating that Piria is using the same moves that Radagio was using earlier to try to put Shimmer Cakes away. Measuring Shimmer, waiting for her to get up. Off the top, nice missile drop kick. Piria really trying to get the crowd behind her here. Oh, kick right to the hamstring, and oh, Shimmer counters with a Hurricane Rana. And by the looks of it, she's going for another submission hold. Oh my God, and another armbar. Piria gets out of it actually rather easily there. Goes to pick Shimmer up. Oh, slams her into the corner and then just tosses her away like a rag doll. Piria again with the belly-to-belly suplex. And Shimmer Cakes caught out of nowhere there. 1, 2, and Shimmer Cakes kicks out at 2. Frustration starting to mount on Piria's face. Piria's measuring her again. Is she going to try it again? No. Shimmer Cakes counters into a neck breaker. Goes to lift her up. Oh, Piria with a nice knee lift. Perfect counter to get out of that hold. Turns her over and rubbing Shimmer Cakes' face on the mat. Oh, and an elbow drop to the back of her neck. Shimmer Cakes going for a kick, but she didn't get her leg up in time. Piria went to get her in the corner, and no. Piria going for a missile drop kick, that missed. And a cutter out of nowhere, catching Piria off guard. She lifts Piria up, going for a suplex, drops her right in the middle of the ring. And again, Piria went for the midsection, and Shimmer Cakes was waiting for her to do so. Just kicks her right in the face. Shimmer Cakes trying to choke out Piria here with that nerve hold she's got around the throat. Will she make Piria tap out to this? Piria's got nowhere to go here. No, Piria managed to get out of the hold. Jawbreaker. And Piria again up and over with that belly-to-belly suplex. Going for another cover. 1, 2, and again, Shimmer Cakes kicks out at 2. Piria's almost ready to pull her pigtails out here. And oh, definite frustration, slamming Shimmer Cakes' head into the mat. Goes to kick Shimmer Cakes. Shimmer Cakes got out of it. Slap Piria across the face. I don't think that was a good idea. And again, the exploder suplex out of nowhere by Piria. Going over to the corner. Shimmer Cakes catches her leg. Piria kicks her off. Uh-oh. German. No, Piria landed on her feet. And a mat slam, grabbing Shimmer Cakes by the hair. And a nice leg drop. Piria really taking it. Oh, she's got the head scissors locked on Shimmer Cakes. And Shimmer Cakes can't seem to get out of it. Oh, breaks the hold though. Managed to get out of it after all. These two are really taking it to each other now. I think Piria's getting her second wind here. Tries to lift Shimmer Cakes up onto her, up to a knee. Oh, it's just slapped Shimmer Cakes right across the face. Shimmer answers back, kicking Piria in the side of the head. Nice arm drag takeover by Piria here. Gets Shimmer Cakes back to her feet. Grabs a hold of her and another exploder suplex. I don't think Shimmer Cakes knows where she is. 1, 2, and another 2 count. And Piria is getting angrier and angrier every time she pulls off a finisher. Shimmer Cakes kicks out at 2. Piria is getting obviously very pissed about that. Oh, hard forearm shot by Shimmercakes, and Shimmercakes goes for a DDT. Peria counters. Peria again over the top with a belly to belly. Slamming her head off the mat. If Peria would have went for a cover there, I bet she would have gotten a 3. But no, I think it's frustration settling in. And another exploder suplex out of nowhere. Shimmercakes 1, 2, 3, and Shimmercakes is knocked off by Peria. Peria is going to be going into Thanksgiving of Pain with waves of momentum, knocking off Shimmercakes like this. Out of these two's rivalry, now it's 1 win apiece. Shimmercakes has won once and Peria has won once. There's that exploder suplex. Peria with a great win here. I'm going to let you guys know that the the ladder matches we are having later on, especially, there is something that you guys should know. There will be competitors that have already been out there tonight. However, we have 2 more matches before that. We have another Extreme Rules, and then we have a Falls Count Anywhere match. Here we go, our next match, an Extreme Rules match between the leader of the New York Represent, Tyrus Rex, and his opponent, the Big Robot, Robroman. This match should be interesting in its own right. Here we go, getting set up for the next match. Here we go, Tyrus Rex again. The leader of the New York Represent and actually one of the biggest guys in their faction. The only 7-footer out of all of them. Here we go. His opponent, the super heavyweight champion, about to make his way out here. There he is, our super heavyweight champion, about to make his way down the aisle. Non-title match, but nonetheless, it's Extreme Rules. You can't tell me that this isn't going to be a good fight. Here we go. Rob getting out of his gear, getting set to take on the big man from the New York Represent. And the bell rings, and here we go. And whoa, out of the get-go, Rob with a hard shot right to the head. Rex tossing him over his shoulder here. Going for a cover early. One, no, not even a one. Rob wasn't expecting to get hit with a pinfall that quickly. And these two countering each other's moves quite frequently, actually. Hard shot right to the head. Rob picks him up, backbreaker, and Tyrus Rex is down now. Oh. Hard shots, both sides really trying to impose their will here, so to speak. Went for a big boot and missed. Oh, and a knee lift from Rob as Tyrus Rex rolls out of the ring for a breather. He gets back in. Rob's going out. Oh, and Tyrus takes him off the apron with a hard shot to the head. And now here they are right in front of the crowd, slamming his head right off of the mat. Rob with an STO. And oh, Rob went for something. Tyrus Rex jumped on top of him and started hammering shots into him. Now Rob using the barricade to his advantage here. Tyrus Rex puts a stop to that real quick. Rob throwing Tyrus back into the ring, chases him in. Supposed to lift him up, gets him to a vertical base. Oh, inverted full Nelson slam. And down goes Tyrus Rex. And Rob now measuring him, waiting for Rex to get to his feet. Grabs him, gets him up. By the looks of it, it's a torture rack into a power bomb. And Tyrus completely knocked for a loop there. 1, 2, and Rex kicks out at 2. Oh, and a hard punch right to the side of Rex's head. You gotta figure a fierce shot coming from one of those robots has got to do a lot of damage to a guy's head if he connects. And Tyrus is going under the apron looking for toys. He's got a table as Rob follows him out there. Oh, and gets hit for his trouble. And now we're going for a claw on the outside of the ring, jamming up the joints in Rob's shoulder as he tries to make his way back up. Hammers Tyrus in the stomach and in the head, picks him up. He's going to drop him on the apron. Oh, yes he is. And Rex just flops off like a sack of potatoes. What a match these two are having. Don't mind me, I'm getting some liquid refreshments. And Rob stuck in the ropes here. And oh no! Oh! What a neck breaker. Robro spun out like a spin cycle there. And Rex is going back under the ring for more toys. What's he going for this time? He's got a ladder. Shades of what we'll see later, and Rob wisely takes him out from behind before he can do anything with it. He wants to pick up Rex. Rex picks him up. Suplex almost hit that ladder. And now Rex going to hit him with it. Didn't work. Rob takes it out of his hands. Oh, clocks Rex right across the head with it. Now this is a dangerous situation because the last time Rob was anywhere near a ladder, oh! He grabbed Violence by the head and dropped him right on the back of his head on top of the ladder. Not just once, but twice. Hard neck breaker by Tyrus Rex, who's now trying to get him back up to his feet. Rob grabs him with a front face lock and a gut buster. You got to figure Rob is biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Picks him up. No, Rex gets out of it, picks him up, and he's going to power slam him. Robro power slam right in the center of the ring, and Tyrus Rex grabbing the table from outside. Reintroducing it into the match, but not before Rob hits Tyrus with another gut buster. Going after the legs, kicks him right in the thigh there. And by the looks of it, he's going to give him the giant swing. And that's going to be a lot of strength there to get Tyrus Rex up. Look at this. Tyrus is at least 7 feet tall. Rob is throwing him around like he's made of paper. Tyrus just manhandled there. Ref in position 1, 2, and Rex kicks out, much to Rob's frustration here. Rob grabs Tyrus by the head, and Tyrus flips him over his shoulder with a back body drop. Now stomping at him. Don't know how much damage that's going to do to his chest. Oh my God, Tyrus with a big boot, and what the hell's going on now? Somebody's interrupting the... Oh no, not another one of the WWE superstars. Who is that out there? The hell is going on? Robro's got a... Hey, he's got a small package. 1, 2, and Tyrus kicks out. And Tyrus with another heavy big boot right to Rob's face. 1, 2, and Rob kicks out at 2 after taking 2 of Tyrus's boots. Those big boots to the head, they really do a lot of damage. Tyrus is actually a little beside himself. He honestly figured if one wasn't enough, hit him with a second one before pinning him, and that wasn't enough either. Snapmare, and he's got a claw hold on Rob's shoulder again. Rob is trying to force his way out of it. Hammers him in the stomach. That breaks the hold. Can't believe that. Now Rob with a bear hug on Tyrus. Tyrus has nowhere to go here. Oh, and he headbutts Rob to get him to break the hold. I don't know how advisable that is to headbutt a machine right in the head. And, oh, hard shot to the shoulder here. Wow, is he ever focusing on Rob's shoulder? Rob grabs a hold of him, trying to go for a power bomb. And, oh, Tyrus, I think he busted Rob's head open. There's blood seeping out of the top of his head. Rob might be in trouble here. And, oh, hard elbow by Tyrus Rex. Rob sustaining heavy damage to his head. And, oh no, he calls that the Hudson River Crossing. And again, only a 2 count on Rob. The Hudson River Crossing and 2 big boots, which are usually Tyrus Rex's calling cards, and they didn't put Robro Man down, who's now fighting back again. Going for a gorilla press here, and drops him. Picks him up again. We're going for another one. He's going for the torture rack again. And torture rack into a power bomb. And Rex is down again. Something's going on. Another person. Hey, something else is going on now. I don't see anybody coming. That sounds like somebody's theme song out there. What the hell is going on here? Oh no! Another Hudson River Crossing! Is somebody distracted Rob? 1, 2, 3, and Tyrus Rex steals one from Robro Man. I can't believe that. Tyrus Rex pulling a fast one on Robro Man. Oh. Watch Tyrus's head slamming off the table there. Oh, and there's that boot to the head. And there's the second one. Tyrus Rex just jaw-jacking out here. Sorry to say this, Tyrus, but that victory was a bit tainted, wouldn't you say? It doesn't matter how much trash talking he's doing out here. He didn't win that match legitimately. But then again, somebody interrupted him too, so I guess it was fair game. We really gotta hire a crack shot security team to keep those guys out of here. We should be getting set up for that Falls Count Anywhere match coming up very soon. So we're getting set up, hopefully, for that Falls Count Anywhere match coming up soon. Shiva asked for another match with Robot X, but he asked for it to be Falls Count Anywhere. So, depending on what's going on, We're supposed to be getting Robot X coming out here, but by the looks of it, they're taking their sweet-ass time. But we got word that we're going to be sending our cameras backstage. There might be an altercation going on. We're not sure. We'll try to keep our interviewers at bay because we don't want them to get hurt either. Here we go. We got ourselves in the back, and look at this! Shiva attacking Robo X from behind! Shades of what happened to him on Wednesday night. This is retribution. Shiva this time actually causing a fight here. And Robot X and Shiva locking up out here. Oh my god. Looks like this match isn't even starting because they're fighting in the backstage area. Oh, atomic drop. Oh, Shiva and Robot X really taking it to each other here. Robot X was supposed to go out there for a Falls Count Anywhere match with Shiva. Shiva wasn't waiting for it. He jumped him backstage. This match hasn't even gotten started yet. They're battling out here in the locker room area. Oh! I have a feeling that this is retribution for what X did to him on Wednesday. And Shiva taking Robot X right into the locker here. Trying to kick him. It's not working. Robot X, oh! Hard shot right into the locker. And Shiva dropped onto one of the folding chairs. Uh-oh. Oh no, 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 no! Pile driver! And Shiva's bleeding! Shiva bleeding already! A pile driver on the floor! Oh! Oh, and a interesting type of power bomb that Shiva pulled off here. And Shiva throwing Robot X right up against the monitor here. Oh my god. What the hell is Shiva doing? Oh my god, head of steam and oh, right into that monitor. Robot X hitting that monitor hard. Shiva really taking it to him, and now he's got a chair. Oh, went to hit Robot X, he missed it. Shiva really trying to take it to X here. Oh! These two are going at it. Oh! Uh-oh. Exploder! Oh! Exploder, and again, Robot X bouncing off the TV into the lockers. Shiva went for a super kick and missed. Oh, and he gets knocked into the monitor. Robot X grabbing a hold of him. Gutbuster. Robot X grabbing a hold of Shiva. Whips him into the lockers. Just glaring him down here. Shiva's almost out on his feet here. He's bleeding profusely from that pile driver out here in the backstage area. That's a solid concrete floor. And oh no, no! Oh! Robot X is taking advantage of Shiva being injured here. Even if Shiva attacked him, he did damage against Robot X, but unfortunately, by the looks of it, X was just too much for him. Shiva putting on a valiant effort, but I believe the match took a turn for the worse after Shiva got pile driven on the floor here. Solid concrete floor. I think it impaired his judgment because he really took it to X. I was under the impression that Robot X was actually in real trouble, but no. Well, we're having one of our two main events about to happen. It's unfortunate that Robot X took Shiva and actually attacked, and actually took Shiva right out of the game with those attacks. Let Astria know that the next time she does that, she will be thrown out of the building and she won't be attending any more events, D-Mod. You're gonna have to keep her under control, my friend. Here we go, the first of 2 Follow Your Dreams ladder matches. That being said, making their actual in-ring debut tonight will be Apple Pills and Rarefruit of the Elements of Insanity, who are finally ready to step into the ring for a change. That's besides the point, Astria. You happen to be a fan, not a competitor. If you want to attack our talent, you have to be on our roster. Here we go. First one set to come out for this ladder match should be, of course, Cynical Flitter. Just waiting here, getting a good look at our capacity crowd, who are being blinded by our spotlights because somebody's conveniently enough shining them on everybody. Here we go. Flitter running to the ring here, up and over. We got word in the backstage area that Shiva is currently being looked at. He's busted open pretty bad, but thankfully I don't think he has a concussion. As Flitter is getting out of her ring gear. Here we go. Next one to come out, by the looks of it, is Apple Pills. Here she comes, gets in. Again, this will be Apple Pill's first official match here, along with Rare Fruit's very first match. So you gotta figure with 3 members of the Elements of Insanity, is there going to be teamwork involved with these 3? Apple Pill's now getting her hat off, by the looks of it. Yes. As Apple Pills now awaits the next opponent, which should be Blaze Fielding. Blaze again looking to make a name for herself. She hasn't been able to do that much. She hasn't been involved in many matches lately. Hopefully this will change things. This ladder match, again, this is for an opportunity at a title shot or being able to create your own championship to wear and defend. But it has to be within reason, obviously. As Blaze now waits the next opponent, which by the looks of it is Helen the Orca, making her very first appearance here on SlamMasters, making her debut on Wednesday Night Whirlwind against Cynical Flitter in her very first match. No, you did not. Helen, of course, she will more than likely be the favorite in this match, considering overall she is the tallest of all of the girls in this match. So she might actually have a distinct advantage when she climbs to the top of the ladder. You can see it. Look at it. Compared to the other girls who are barely at the very top of the top rope, Helen obviously is a lot larger. Look at the size of this Amazon of an orca. Helen waiting for the next one, and by the looks of it, it's going to be Rare Fruit. Rare Fruit, of course, making her debut tonight along with Apple Pills. Fruity getting out of her ring coat and taking off her hat. She just yelled at the valet that's sitting outside the ring, if something happens to these, something's going to happen to you. By the looks of it, here comes the Dark Queen next. The Dark Queen, of course, walking with a bit of a cocky stride and flair to her entrance. Personally, I think she just enjoys pissing off the other girls. Lots of people out here tonight. Wonderful to see a nice sold-out crowd. Always good to see. As the Dark Queen now waits for her next opponent. And by the looks of it, we're getting Tempest Shadow coming out here, I think. As the lights go out, well, one can only imagine what's going to happen once the flames start shooting up out of the floor. It's a good thing Magic Mare isn't here tonight. Probably wouldn't be able to get her out on the stage, let alone in the ring. There we go. Tempest, of course, looking to make a name for herself, not being able to, not really being able to secure a victory or a championship as of yet. But you gotta figure, between her and Helen, these two have got to be the odds-on favorite. Tempest, a lot more muscular than most of the women in the division, and Helen just towers over all of them. I said when it comes to winning statistics, Flitter, I'm not talking about being the favorite because you're absolutely adorable and so cute. Remember, you're in there with 7 other women. If you want to win this thing, saying is one thing, doing is another. I am not. Don't you have a match to do? Get away from the commentary table, girl, you bother me. There should be one last one coming out here. And I believe that should be the leader of the EOI, Brutalite Sparkcake, and Tempest is literally begging her to get out here. Don't see that every day. Tempest literally inviting Brutalite to get in the ring with her. Brutalite looks ready to go. She looks like she's ready to win. Here we go, 8 women, all fighting for one thing, and wow, right off the bat, Flitter and Rara Fruit are squaring off. Helen is squaring off with Apple Pills. The Dark Queen's going after Blaze, and just like I figured, Tempest Shadow and Brutalite are mixing it up on the floor out here. And they're really going at each other, too. Ooh. It's going to be hard to keep an eye on the action. But I did notice that Apple Pills took one of the turnbuckles off of the ropes. That potentially makes that turnbuckle a pretty deadly weapon out here. Oh, Flitter with a neck breaker on Rara Fruit as Tempest pounds on Brutalite on the floor out here. Everybody bringing it to everybody here. Helen goes out after Apple Pills on the floor. Like I said, there's such a difference in size when Helen is in this match. Flitter and Rare Fruit really taking it to each other. And now Blaze trying to get a piece of Flitter, while the Dark Queen lifting Rare Fruit up by her stomach and spins her around into a gut-wrench suplex. Uh-oh. Oh! Helen tried a Hurricane Rana. Apple Pills dropped her right on her face as Tempest drops Brutalite right on the apron here. And Rare Fruit rolls out to the floor to get a breather. Dark Queen's going to follow her out there, though. Grabs a hold of, oh my God, grabs a hold of Rare Fruit, lifts her up off the ground, and powerbomb right there on the floor. Flitter and Blaze, the only 2 left in the ring here. Wow, we got action all over the place here. Oh. Helen and Apple Pills really mixing it up out here. Uh-oh. Blaze going for an axe kick and hits Flitter flush with it. Flitter's down. Tempest Shadow has a hold of the first ladder of the match. And she's going to use it as a weapon on Brutalite here. Brutalite trying to get to her feet. She gets nailed for her troubles. And Tempest really focusing on that. German suplex on Flitter outside the ring. And, oh, Helen nailing Apple Pills with her finisher, no less. And there's another ladder being introduced into the match. Helen rolling in. Oh, Tempest spearing Brutalite. Brutalite, I don't think she saw that coming. And Rare Fruit focused so much on Dark Queen, she didn't even realize that she could have grabbed a ladder there. But apparently Rare Fruit has a problem with the Dark Queen, and the Dark Queen is not falling for any of her stuff. Oh no, another gut-wrench suplex. Flitter now focusing on Blaze here. Oh, headbutting her in the corner. And by the looks of it, we got Apple Pills and Brutalite mixing it up now. Apple Pills over the top rope. Brutalite's going out after her comrade. Whoa, Helen off the apron with a Hurricane Rana on Tempest Shadow. These women are really going at it here. Dark Queen sets up a ladder. And Fruity makes sure that she doesn't go anywhere with it. Brutalite going for a finisher here, and DDT's Apple Pills into the stairs. Good God. Rare Fruit's going up the ladder first. She's got her hands on the briefcase. Flitter's on her tail. Flitter nailing Rare Fruit from behind, trying to get her to let go of that briefcase. Remember, whoever gets that briefcase gets a title shot or their very own championship. And now Blaze coming up there. Whoa, ladder. Well, I don't know what the hell happened there. Looked like a glitch out. And Rare Fruit and Flitter are now mixing it up in the ring as the Dark Queen gets in. And, oh, reverse suplex by Rare Fruit. Very nice move. And the Dark Queen attacking her with the ladder from behind. And Fruity picking up Flitter. Oh my God, a gut wrench. Right into a neck breaker. Flitter's down. Dark Queen sends Rare Fruit flying over the top rope. Flitter was trying to get her bearings there. Blaze clocked her with the ladder. Now Blaze getting ready to go up. Oh, Tempest spearing Helen on the outside here. And nobody's focused on Blaze. Here comes the Dark Queen into the ring. And she's going up after Blaze. And Blaze and her are getting into a fist fight up there on top of the ladder. Tempest has noticed. Tempest is going after... No, she was going after Blaze's leg. And now Tempest and Apple Pills pushing the ladder. And Blaze and the Dark Queen both fall to the mat as the Dark Queen falls under the bottom rope. And Tempest gets sent over the top. We've got Blaze, Flitter, Brutal Light, and Apple Pills in the ring. Flitter just rolled out to the floor. Blaze sends Brutal Light soaring over the top rope. And now Helen's in there with Apple Pills and Blaze. Apple Pills not really focusing on anybody here, and she just got hit in the back of the head with the ladder for her troubles. Now Helen is going up. And nobody's focused on Helen. Here comes Tempest Shadow into the ring. Tempest has just as good a chance as any to get her off of that. Nailing Helen in the stomach. Doing her best trying to get her down from there. And now Helen fighting back. Oh. Oh man, what a shot. Helen getting hit from both sides, falling off the ladder. Blaze sending Tempest Shadow off the ladder, and now Blaze has got her hands on it. Here comes Rare Fruit. Rare Fruit's going up the ladder. Trying to nail Blaze. Cracks her with a forearm. Blaze answers back with a punch. Rare Fruit is determined she is going to get that briefcase. We all know how greedy she is. But Blaze keeps trying to go for what looks to be a grapple. Trying to take her off the ladder, but she can't get Fruity down. Both her and Fruity are really going at it up there on top of the ladder. And, oh, Flitter just ate a pile driver on the floor here. Dark Queen going after Tempest Shadow out here. And these two are really taking it to each other. The Dark Queen's trying to push the ladder over while they're both up there. Blaze gets hit in the back. Tempest Shadow trying to get Blaze off the ladder here. Fruity's been getting nailed left and right and center here. Nailed into the ladder. And now the Dark Queen still trying to push the ladder over. Oh! Blaze hits the ground. Tempest sending the Dark Queen over the top rope. And now Brutalite's going up after Rare Fruit. And now we have a fight between two members of the Elements of Insanity, and Brutalite's now got it. Good God. Oh. Fruity banging his head off of the ladder. Flitter's so focused on beating on Apple Pills out here, she hasn't even bothered going for the ladder yet. And Brutalite and Tempest are really taking it to each other up there on top of the ladder. And nobody's stopping them. Dragon Screw on Apple Pills. Tempest and... Oh, Brutalite. Brutalite's got a chance here. She's got a hold of it. And there goes Flitter into the ring. Apple Pills also on her tail. Flitter attacking her from behind. Giving Apple Pills a hand. They were just fighting, and now they're pushing the ladder over. And Brutalite is hanging from the top of the ringside area. Oh, my God. Blaze. Oh, God. Helen went to pick up the ladder. Brutalite landed on the back of her head, hitting the last rung. Flitter back to focusing on Apple Pills here. Blaze could have broken her knee doing that. A knee drop from the springboarding off the second rope. Now Blaze gets a hold of the ladder. Brutalite's taking it from Blaze and hits Blaze with it. Now Rare Fruit taking a chance at Tempest Shadow here, who answers back with a jawbreaker, and Brutalite attacking Rare Fruit with it. Oh my God. Tempest feeding shots into Rare Fruit's face. Flitter again hasn't even made much of an attempt to get to the ladder. I'm not exactly sure why. She's so focused on Apple Pills out there. Oh my God. Rachidile takes a shot with the ladder to the head. Oh, Flitter after a fireman's carry gets dropped right on the stairs. Uh-oh. Flitter is going for a DDT. No, Apple Pills countered it. Blaze trying to use the ladder. Didn't work. Oh, Dark Queen gets nailed right in the face. Rare Fruit going for but it looks like a back suplex, but Rachidile countered it. And sends Rare Fruit right over the top. Oh, hard boot from Apple Pills. Flitter answers back with a European uppercut. Going for a neck breaker, and Apple Pills pushes her off. And again, Blaze is going after the frickin' briefcase. And Blaze Fielding is the winner of the match. This was heavy hitting from the beginning to end here. Some of these moves just devastating. And that spear, a choke slam. Blaze Fielding making a name for herself, her first official victory here in XPWL that has an actual meaning to it. I don't know what Blaze is thinking. She's either thinking title shot or a championship. We'll find out more as it develops. That being said, though, we have one more main event tonight, and that is the male variation of this particular ladder match. And it will be the last one of the evening because we're now, ladies and gentlemen, running over. We're now running over the 3-hour limit. But now, here we go. Flitter, don't feel so bad. You still have a guaranteed championship match. It's not the end of the world. At least not yet. Oh, wow. Flitter, very upset. You know what? We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'll even make things even more interesting. Oh, wait. Now I know what I wanted to do. Sorry. Never mind. Maybe next time, Chad. I did hire you on as a manager, after all. Here we go. Here we go. The last match of the night. The Follow Your Dreams ladder match. We have Blaze winning the first one. This second one will be the exact same stakes. And by the looks of it, we have both Shiva and Mr. X in this match. But on the other hand, we've also got one of Mr. X's cronies, the Blue Signal, as one of the competitors as well. We were told that Shiva is still banged up from the backstage fight, but as soon as he heard that Mr. X is actually competing in this match, he said it doesn't matter how banged up he is, he's going out there. Against the EMT's wishes, I might add. Here we go, the second of our Follow Your Dreams ladder matches tonight. Here we go. Blue Signal should be the first one on his way out here. There he is. Not only is Mr. X competing Astria, Shiva is also in this match despite being banged up. Here we go. Air Iraq is about to land. That being said, it's time for Rashim Zul, who's been on a roll lately with his own matches, defeating Luigi on Wednesday night. Luigi also a competitor in this match, possibly to regain his lost glory. You can if you want, Cole. Rashim entering his, I believe, third ladder match in his career. Here comes the third man in this match. We saw him earlier tonight. Here we go. Gabriel the Destroyer on his way to the ring. Don't attack the talent flitter. You and Lynn have come too far to lose that opportunity. You need to be good. Gabriel ready to get this started. Here comes one of Rob's personal favorites, the Russian Giant, hoping to regain some lost glory here after losing the World Championship to Ganesha. That was Blaze Fielding who lost the last match, or who won the last match, D-Mod. The next person, Mr. Wright. This man coming from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Many say that he was trained by two of the greats of the business, Mr. Perfect and Ravishing Rick Rude. And it shows, considering the man has implemented a lot of their style into his wrestling, including his finishers being the Ravishing Perfect Plex and the Perfect Awakening. We wait for the next competitor here. And here comes the next guy. Now, is it going to be Robo X, or is it actually going to be Mr. X this time? Very cocky on his way to the ring. I'm pretty sure that is actually Mr. X. X saying to the crowd out here, I could buy and sell every single one of your asses. Don't think that would be the best idea to be insulting people out here, X, considering how often you compete. Here we go. He was out here earlier tonight in a losing effort. He might actually be able to pull it off here. The legendary Green Missile getting one last shot. He was in the opening contest so that he'd be able to compete in the main event tonight. Literally begging for a spot in this match and getting it. So let's hope that Luigi actually has a chance at becoming the winner of this match. Perhaps he can regain his lost glory and get another shot at the Cruiserweight title. I've been given word from the back that people were looking for Mario, but he's gone. He left. Luigi still has not told anyone about that altercation he had with his brother backstage. Sad to say. Got one last man coming out here. He was attacked earlier. So let's hope that Shiva, even if he isn't 100%, he can still at least try to compete. Mr. X really has no reason to be in this match. He's got a World Championship match already. And Shiva, well, I don't think there's any other reason he wanted in this match other than to get his hands on X. Again, Shiva earlier pretty banged up by Robo X. Busted open after taking a pile driver on the floor. EMTs told him he really should not be out here, but nevertheless it didn't stop him from coming out here for this match, obviously. Shiva hasn't taken his eyes off Mr. X since the match started. And Luigi is going after Shiva right off the bat. Mr. X is mixing it up with Gabriel the Destroyer. Oh. Shiva not exactly thrilled about Luigi attacking him. He went right after Shiva, and Shiva now taking a chance going after Luigi. Luigi should know better than to go after Shiva anyway, considering Shiva's got a lot more experience with fighting than Luigi does. And he is making Luigi pay for picking his spot. Sends him up the aisleway here. And Mr. Wright out there with the blue signal. Both of them fighting out here on the aisleway. I'm not sure this is advisable. Shiva trying to take Luigi back toward the ring. Oh. Mr. X out here on the floor after taking some pretty sick bumps out there. Vincent Strongman's going out after X. Strongman does not get along with X any more than anybody else in the back. Oh! X using the apron to his advantage, taking on Strongman out here. And Luigi, he has not relented in trying to take on Shiva. Again, I don't see this as a good idea. Shiva with a hard suplex. And Mr. Wright's got the ladder set up, and Shiva's going after him. Wright's got a hold of the briefcase. Shiva goes up and meets him. Hard punch right to the sternum. Forearm shot. And chucks Wright right off the ladder. X is trying to push over the ladder while Shiva's going for the briefcase, and Shiva lands hard on the canvas. Mr. X and the blue signal now. Mr. X's crony, who hit X in the back with the ladder and is still attacking him. X is taking the ladder away from him. Oh, what a hit. And Shiva's getting his hands on X. X and Shiva mixing it up in the ring now. This is what they wanted. This is what Shiva was after. Uranagi dropping Mr. X. X is down. Shiva's got the ladder, and Mr. Wright attacks him from behind. And the ladder rolls out to the floor. Mr. Wright now having his way with Shiva, putting him in the corner here. Oh, slamming him up against the ropes. Shiva drops. Luigi now mixing it up with Vincent Strongman. Oh, and there's one of the perfect plexes. Wright grabs the ladder. Oh, misses Shiva with it. Shiva grabbing a hold of it. The blue signal now fighting with his boss. Oh, Shiva takes a hard shot to the head there with the ladder. Gabriel gets in and Wright takes him out. Now Luigi's in there. Luigi, he had the best chance to go up the ladder, but Wright is going up there. Gabriel's coming too. He notices that Wright's up there. He's going to go after him. X is getting back in the ring now. Oh. And X is attacking Gabriel. Trying to pull him off. And manages to pull Gabriel down off the ladder. And now X trying to push the ladder over again. Gabriel giving him a hand here. The ladder's taken out from under Wright here. And Wright is hanging from the ceiling. And X power bombs him. Oh, Gabriel hitting Mr. X with that Pele kick. And Shiva's going out after Mr. Wright. He's waiting for Wright to get to his feet. Oh! And the blue signal with that sucker punch. Oh, Shiva taking the signal out from under himself. And X is going after Shiva, grabs a hold of him, takes him to the corner, slams him, chucks him up against the ladder like a rag doll. X doing a bit of taunting here in the corner. I don't think that was advisable. Gabriel's got him, and oh, tornado DDT, and he DDT'd him right into Shiva's sternum. Gabriel not giving a damn about any of the politics going on backstage. Him and X mixing it up here. X goes over the top rope onto the apron. Oh, and Shiva goes over the top rope for his trouble. Luigi's got the ladder. He's attacking Mr. X from behind. Oh, Luigi would have had a perfect opportunity to set the ladder up, but he didn't go for it, and he paid for it when Wright clocked him with it. Shiva's up in the ring again. He went to target Mr. Wright. Wright goes out to the floor, and Shiva's going up the ladder as fast as he can. I figure Shiva's trying to win this thing because as long as Mr. X doesn't win it, that's the whole thing about it. And him and Wright are having a stare down here. Oh, and Gabriel attacks Shiva from behind. Gabriel and the Signal now trying to push the ladder over, and both men drop. Shiva rolling out of the ring to get a breather here, and Luigi really taking it to Mr. X out here. X again caught into a full Nelson face buster, and Wright's going up again, and nobody's stopping him. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Rashim Zul seeing what Mr. Wright's doing, attacking him from behind, trying to get him off the ladder. He might do it here. Wright's having trouble trying to get it down, and Rashim pulling Wright down. Oh, a DDT, and Mr. X drilled into the canvas face first, and now Wright pulling Rashim down, and Shiva trying to avoid the blue Signal, who got back into the ring with him, and now they're exchanging blows, and oh, he just hit the final crash on the blue Signal. The Signal is down. Oh, and an enziguri, and Mr. X taking a hard shot to the head. You know, Shiva should be odds-on favored in this ladder match because he's the last time they had a ladder match here, he won it. Oh, and Shiva now hanging from the... Oh, no. Oh. Hanging from the ceiling, and the blue Signal pulls him down into a power bomb. Oh, no. There's that sucker punch again. And Luigi cracking Shiva with the ladder. The blue Signal now posing. Luigi sees him and pulls him down onto the turnbuckle. And Mr. X has rolled himself into the ring. And he's going after the ladder. And now the blue Signal is setting himself up. He's going to drop kick Luigi, who's draped over the bottom rope here. Oh! And Luigi's been taken out of the equation. And now the blue Signal and Mr. X both going up after the briefcase. And the Signal is fighting Mr. X. I don't think it really matters which one of them actually gets the briefcase. X is going to be the one to take it. I guarantee it. And we've got a possibility of a suplex coming, and no, the Signal pulling a counter, and X falling off of the ladder. Now Mr. Wright climbing up after the Signal. While Gabriel here is trying to take him out from behind. Shiva's got a hold of the ladder, trying to push it over. He can't get it over. And Gabriel attacking him from behind, going for the knee. I think it's over. Mr. Wright is the one that walks away with this. By the looks of it, Shiva's got a smile on his face. It was better anyone else than Mr. X. I guarantee you that was his mindset. And there's the green missile. Mr. X taking the green missile from Luigi. Mr. Wright, I guess later on in the week we'll figure out what he decided to do with this briefcase. Again, he has a choice of 2 things he could do, so I can only imagine what that's going to be. Sadly, though, that brings our broadcast to a close at 3 hours and 30 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. And again, big congratulations to Mr. Wright on winning his match, and Blaze Fielding for winning her match. We'll figure out what these two have done with their briefcases momentarily. But for now, it's time to say goodnight. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and get us some more fans. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a good night, everybody. Stay extreme.